Hello, my name is Stephen Merlin, and I am a 7-year survivor of pancreatic cancer. In 2012, I got my diagnosis, and initially it was termed stage 2B. Fortunately, I was told that I was eligible for Whipple surgery, and when I had the surgery, upon the starting of the surgery, they discovered that I had a pancreatic head tumor with a projection which ended up wrapping around the portal vein. And that was something which was not a good sign. However, my two surgeons were trained as vascular surgeons and were not intimidated and continued with the surgery. After 11 hours, I started my recovery. I was in the hospital for 16 days. And after a 2-month rest and convalescent period, I began the first round of chemotherapy, which entailed the drug called gemcitabine, or commonly known as Gemzar. 3 months into that drug regimen, I had my first CT scan to see how I was doing, and it was discovered that there was no effect. I now had 6 small tumors discovered in 3 out of 5 lobes of my liver. So immediately upon that discovery, my chemotherapy regimen was changed over to a more potent drug cocktail known as FOLFIRINOX. I began that, and 3 months after starting that was my first CT scan to see how I was doing on the new drug cocktail. And to everyone's surprise, I had dramatic shrinkage of all 6 tumors. So the oncologist now knew that I was on an effective drug regimen, and I would stay on that and continue with that drug. With each successive CT scan, which was given in increments of 3-month periods, there was continued dramatic shrinkage. I was on the drug for approximately 2 years when it was time to start considering what was going to be the next step. Having met with the geneticist and seen what the family history was, and that the BRCA2 gene was missing in many of the females of the family, I was tested and found to be missing the BRCA2 gene. So I was told that there was a new class of drug called PARP inhibitor, and that I should consider looking for clinical trials which involved using the PARP1 inhibitor drug. I did find a trial that was at the University of Pennsylvania. I was one of the first people enrolled in the drug to see whether using that drug alone would be sufficient and not have to also have any more of the harsh intravenous therapy that I was on. I've been on the PARP1 inhibitor trial now since the fall of 2014. I've had full response to it. I continue on the drug, and I'm doing extremely well. There are no side effects. Today I've become active in the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network, and recently took on the position of the chair for outreach for all of New Jersey. I'm advocating for pancreatic cancer patients and caregivers looking to help find new ways of early diagnostic to see that people get the best possible treatment as quickly as possible. Also giving people inspiration and hope that no matter how things look, to keep a positive attitude, which is what happened in my case, and you can see that the outcome is very positive by keeping a good mental, emotional, and physical